Welcome back, Totem Pole Nation. We are live here, live in St. Petersburg, live in Chesterfield, Virginia. How we doing today, Coach?
Hey, man. Just excited, pumped up about last night, pumped up about the Cyborg, pumped up about Totem Pole Nation.
Man, a lot of big things going on. You got WrestleMania weekend. You got the Final Four this weekend. It's one of the greatest weekends in sports, without a shadow of a doubt, man. And we're glad to bring you. We're just glad to bring it to you right here. But yeah, man, that was something else, man. That was a great podcast. You know, you got Scott Peters, such an innovator. And such a young guy, man. I think he's younger than both of us, Coach. And here he is, just having such a huge impact in the NFL. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. Super proud of what he's doing, and you know, it's so good, so good just to be you know, in line in the same gang, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to get to know him and to be a part of Tip of the Spear, you know, for the opportunity for the Totem Pole Nation and the Championship Football Coaches Clinic podcast to be partnered with Scott Peters and the Tip of the Spear and what they're doing for the game of football to make it safer for all players and teaching coaches, you know, how to coach safely. So I'm pumped up. I was looking on Twitter yesterday, and I saw our friend Coach Tatum. He put out, what was the best piece of advice you've ever gotten? So I want to ask you, I want to steal Coach Tatum's tweet. What's the best piece of advice you've ever gotten?
You know what? I think I read it in a book, actually, man. I'm gonna go with you know, Jocko Willink's book, man. I'm gonna go with you know, prioritize and execute. You know, you got to prioritize and execute. You know, so many people can be, you know, it's just hard to get a lot of stuff done. It's hard to get one thing done, you know, when your mind is just going a million miles an hour. So I think the best thing that you can do is prioritize, you know, what is the most important thing. And, you know, you just try to knock it out. And don't even start number two until you know, number one is complete. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of why I think I'm as healthy as I am now, is because I try to stick to that blueprint as well. Like, you know, I got to get me right. I'm my number one client, you know, at all times. I got to be right. You know, that at least that's how I feel. You know, I need to be right before I can help, you know, anybody else get right.
So my internet must be lagging.
Okay.
Guess I gotta pay the internet bill. I don't know what's going on.
But yeah, let me ask
today,
you.
What's our subject? What's our title today? Protect your assets.
Protect your assets. Yeah, and if you're from Richmond, Virginia, you don't even have the sets on that last part, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You got to protect yourself. But yeah, man, I threw up a nice picture because it kind of, you know, it kind of reminded me of y'all's podcast yesterday. Everything offensive line, you know, and if you see that main picture of ours, you see 5 dudes just covered, you know, in mud, and then you see the quarterback, and his jersey looks pretty clean. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, protecting your assets. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So some people don't even know what an asset is. And I didn't until I read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You know, what is an asset and what is a liability? You know, some people think that their liabilities are their assets. If some people ask themselves, like, what's my most important asset? Some people will say their car. Some people will say their house. Some people will say their cell phone. I don't know, their watch. But the difference between an asset and a liability, and I'm probably the worst person to teach this to anybody, is an asset is something that puts money into your pocket, and a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. So what is an asset and what is a liability? Are you familiar with the McNally dunk?
I have never heard of that.
Well, the McNally Dunk is one of his assets, and he owns a patent to this. And the McNally Dunk is where he takes the toilet paper and dips it down in the toilet water, and then he wipes his tail. Now, this is something that he has patented, and he teaches all of his players. It's called the McNally Dunk. It's one of his assets.
Wow. That is information that I did not know I was going to be getting and receiving this morning.
Yeah.
What an asset Coach McNally is to Totem Pole Nation.
Dude Wipes needs to get up with Coach McNally. All right. I'm going to send a message right now to Dude Wipes.
McNally Dunks might just take over Dude Wipes if they don't get down and lock him in.
So Dude Wipes, I believe Dude Wipes was bought by Mark Cuban.
Brilliant.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, man, there's something about it, man. Like I don't know. I'm one of these people that I have a routine, and I usually I have to use the bathroom at the house. That's why I kind of do the stuff I do early in the morning to get the floodgates rolling.
Yeah.
And then after I do that, man, I have to just take a full shower. I just have to. That's just how I am. I'll hold it till I get home if I have to. But
so you don't take dumps just anywhere.
That's correct, sir. That is correct. That's one of my weird. It's just one of my weird things about me, man. Yeah, I just can't just go anywhere. Yeah, and if I do, then there better be a shower pretty close by.
Yeah,
man,
I tell you,
like if I go to hotels and stuff, I could do that because there's a shower right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So there you go. There you have it. How about yourself?
Nah, my superpower is I can go anywhere at any time.
Yeah, Porta John. It don't matter.
Build a nest, squat. I've taken some deuces in some pretty bad places, man. Stuff crawling on the toilet seat, liquids, human fecal matter. I mean, I don't care. I really don't. If I gotta go, dude, I gotta go, man.
Yeah, so, man, it's funny.
Protect your assets. His asset is his asset.
There you have it.
You can't mess up perfection.
Look, we got a nice one back here too, man. That might be perfection as well. Yeah. Looking mighty pretty out there. Close. It and the sun is shining right at us right now. I don't know if you can see that, but
I told you about the crick in my neck, and I found
is it better? You got a pillow?
I found a remedy. Hold on for a second. Let me show you.
Maybe a shock collar we can put on you. Zzz. Good morning, Totem Pole Nation. Kenny Brooks, how we doing, buddy? Good to have you on.
The massage gun.
Okay, where did you get that at, Coach?
Amazon. I've had it for a while.
Yeah, good price or what? I've
heck yeah, dude! You can get these for almost nothing now. But man, I had a crick in my neck, and I'm telling you, man, woo!
Yeah, man,
it worked it out of there.
Wake you up like a flare chop, baby.
Man, shaking my head.
Yeah, man.
Can you hear this? Is it too loud?
I can hear it. Yeah, man. That's good stuff, man. That you know what that sound means, Coach?
Yeah.
It means it's working. It means it's working.
Coach McNally wanted to know yesterday. I told him you were watching, and I sent him the picture. He said, "Is Coach Bald a coach?" And he said, "Where does he work?" And I said, "Well, him and his wife have St. Pete Rejuvenate." And I told him some of the things that you do. And I think it would be great today if we got someone to make a phone call to Coach McNally about a free vaginal rejuvenation for his household, because he thought that was so funny. He had never heard of vaginal rejuvenations.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's like the airbags, man. We can pump them things up. We can take the air out. You know, we could. All things are possible with St. Pete Rejuvenate. I'm
Yeah.
not only a client, but I'm trying to get on the payroll. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean,
we're doing big things, man. Yeah, we got
not
that
only is
going
he a
on.
client, he's also a customer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. I'm about to do. I'm ready to do my Brotox. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to do
Oh,
Brotox.
really?
You
Let me
had me
see.
fired.
What are you gonna do?
You had me fired up about. I think I got to get some of these bags under these eyes,
I don't
man.
think the
You see
bags.
them? See them? I don't know. Maybe the coffee's got them all dialed in.
So this is a bad thing, having these lines. But how would people know when I'm frowning?
Yeah, man. I mean, your eyebrows still work. You know what I mean? It's just that other part. Yeah, man.
So that needs to be like flat.
It'll go flat. It will go flat. Yeah, man. It's
Man.
But yeah, man, you had me all fired up about Coach Prime. Prime time. He's looking all good. I'm trying to look all good.
Prime time. Maybe y'all just need to call him and tell him. Hit him up on Twitter. Coach
Right.
Prime. Next time you're in St. Pete, next time you go home to North Fort Myers, stop by St. Pete Rejuvenate. You have a free Brotox on us.
Ooh, yeah, man. Why not? That's what it's all about here.
Hook them up.
It all comes right back to you.
What a great clientele to have.
Man, you're not lying. You're not lying. Maybe you could teach me some more dance moves. You know, the guy's still got it. You know,
He still got it, man.
Yeah, man. Without a doubt. But
so we're protecting our assets.
Yeah, we are. And let me
what are
ask
your
you
assets? What are you protecting?
I'm wondering this, man. I'm wondering what is going on with these quarterbacks, man. How are they still sitting there? When are they going to start using each other against each other? Aaron Rodgers and Lamar Jackson, man. The top two guys. Once those.
I mean, I think they each have a different predicament.
They definitely got different skill set, predicament. They're completely opposite guys, pretty much.
But I'm saying Aaron Rodgers has a contract.
Yeah, I mean,
I think like what, 3 or 4 years?
Is that much?
Yeah, I mean, he's not like done with his deal. He hasn't like got an extension, or he didn't get franchise tagged like Lamar.
Right.
I mean, I don't really know what's going on with Lamar. Jim Tim is a Lamar hater. He is a Lamar hater.
I think either one of those guys, they can go to any team in the NFL, and they're a bona fide playoff team instantly.
Man, this thing is a great.
That thing works on the front side too, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm getting all this.
Wow.
Because I guess it's something, my trapeze.
What have you just been doing? You've been getting them
shrugs, man.
You've been getting shrugs for days or what?
Shrugs, man. Yeah, I need to start working out with Scott Peters.
Get that neck thick. Yeah, man. What does that guy?
Scott Peters in the jiu-jitsu.
What does that guy eat? Because he was a 300-pounder. I want to hear it. Totem Pole Nation, start taking notes because this guy is legit. He's shredded.
He starts off with nuts and berries in the morning, and then intermittent fasting. He's done eating by 5, and then he said he eats protein or whatever he wants, but he does not eat bread. He does not eat He doesn't eat sugar. He doesn't eat gluten.
Very cholesterol free.
Yogurt.
He sounds like
yogurt. Me. Yeah, yogurt.
I'll tell you a little cool thing I did with the yogurt. I was making some tuna, and I like to hook it up, man. Throw tomatoes in there, jalapenos. You hook it up. Throw some good veggies in there. But instead of using, mayo or light mayo, throw some yogurt in there. You're not a yogurt guy though, right? Didn't we?
I mean, I don't like the sour.
You don't like that
yogurt.
sour.
I don't like the sour taste.
Yeah.
Throw some D's on it.
Have you ever drank spoiled milk?
Yes, but you can smell it before you taste it.
Yeah, there's no worse feeling.
The hint. Mm-hmm. Spoiled milk, you can smell it before you taste it. If spoiled milk, you can hold your nose and still drink it.
The smell test is a real deal.
Smell spoiled before.
It's for real.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that's nature's way of telling it. Like, this thing is dying. This thing is, you should not eat this thing. Like, this thing is like bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna kill you.
No bueno. Man, without a doubt.
Feeling a lot better.
Good.
A lot better from yesterday. Yesterday I was like,
that is good. Yeah, man. Don't you hate when somebody calls your name and you got to do like the whole body turn, like Frankenstein? Coach Frankenstein over here.
Let me tell you a story. All right, my friend Jimmy Rogers, he owned a business, and there was this guy. I think he called him Turtle. It might not have been Turtle. It might have been Alvarado, but we'll say it was Turtle. Turtle was going up a tree. He's right from El Salvador or something. He's going up a tree. And Jimmy has a tree cutting business. So like that tree that's behind you, he's up in the air probably about 50 feet. All right. And Jimmy's got a rope tied around Alvarado, and he's thrown the rope over top of one of the limbs. And then he hooks the rope to the truck. So he pulls the truck and he pulls him up the tree. Well, the dude is cutting branches. And he's got like this small
saw.
Like a tree saw, like a limb saw. He's got a small one, but there's only one problem. Alvarado, saws the rope, and Alvarado falls 50 feet. And Jimmy says when he hits the ground, he bounces like a high bouncing ball. And he goes, ugh. And Jimmy's like, Alvarado. He's like, ugh.
Oh, God.
He was going to die. He's like, me no feel good.
Oh, man.
It was a great story, man. Jimmy's gone, but he will live forever. He was pulling a dude up a tree with a rope, and the guy sawed the rope and fell 50 feet, and he lived. Jimmy let him take the rest of the day off.
Hey, man, some people do anything to get the rest of the day off, man.
That's a guy you want working for you, okay? Is a guy that will go up 50 feet in a tree and then saw the rope, fall, bounce. Jimmy.
Oh, man.
I thought about that. I had to tell that story. That's a great story. But Jimmy's like, don't move. Don't move.
Yeah, man. Oh, my gosh. Jimmy the legend. Wow.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's a legend.
No doubt. Coach Rogers, man.
Protect your assets.
Coach Rogers taught you a lot about that.
Protect your assets. That's the things that do good. The things that help you. All right, your liabilities are the things that are bad. Protect the things or the people that do good. All right, so if you're in a leadership position, if you run an organization or a school or a team or a business, and you have people under you who are assets, I think they call them human assets, human capital. Protect those human assets. All right. Get rid of those liabilities.
Yep.
All right. Those liabilities are only bringing you down. The human assets, though, when you start to lose them, that's when your organization is going to start going down. You win with people. That's Woody Hayes. All right. You win with people. What you think about that, man? How you feeling?
Man, amen. You don't have, good companies don't get rid of great employees. You know what I mean? When
like that company you work for, they're a bunch of idiots.
Ooh.
Let's put a boycott out on that company.
Ooh. We won't go there, but yeah, man, that's pretty legit right there. You could talk to everybody at that place that I worked at, and they would all say, man, you were the top guy. You came, you crushed it every single day. We loved coming to that place because of you. And yeah, never got written up in my career.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
I tell you, my mom was great at customer service.
Oh, man, without a doubt.
My mom was a people person, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was just a bundle of energy and joy and happiness.
Yeah, man. She did. She made you feel special. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's what customer service is about. You know what I mean? You make regular people feel like rock stars, and then when you happen to meet them rock stars, man, just make them feel like regular people, because that's.
Would Scott Peters be a rock star?
You know what? he is, but he don't carry himself like that, man. He carries himself just like us, just like a dude,
Is
man.
Jim
You know,
McNally a rock star?
Jim McNally is without a shadow of a doubt a rock star. I mean, without a doubt, he comes into the room, and everybody's going to be eventually turned, looking and listening to what he's got to say.
So you think that? I mean, Scott Peters said when he went to the combine that all the coaches were talking about Jim McNally being on Twitter, and he said that Coach Callahan was aware of Totem Pole Nation and the Championship Football Coaches Clinic. So is the word getting out there to people?
I mean, it should be. Getting Coach McNally was,
A huge asset.
Boom.
Protect your asset.
Boom. Exactly. That's why we've got to build a fence around that address in Buffalo, because man, that guy, he's everything.
He wanted to know if
man.
I could find out where he lived. All right, so he gave me his name, and I did. And I found out where he lived. He's like, you can find out anybody's address. I was like, yeah, pretty much. So I'm looking for Jerry Wampler.
Yeah, you were mentioning Jerry. Yeah, man.
You're from Florida, and you live near a retirement community. Coach McNally said I'm probably going to have to call every retirement community in the state of Florida to try to find Coach Jerry Wampler. Dick Vermeil is the only one that supposedly knows where he is. So if you know Dick Vermeil, I've already hit up Randy Cross. Randy Cross doesn't have his number.
Right. Dick Vermeil.
We're looking for Jerry Wampler. Oh, we got Bob Sanders, not the player Bob Sanders, the coach. Coach Bob Sanders is supposed to be coming on.
Oh, good. Good.
He texted me back. Check this guy's resume. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I'm using I might need to switch this screen to this screen here. All right. Present. Boom. Boom. And boom. Is that it? Twitter? Now, Bob Sanders right here. Wikipedia. Boom. All right. Where's it at? There it is. All right. Check this out. Look at this guy's resume, man. This is the guy right here. I got to call him. He already texted me once today.
Yeah.
All right, he was born in 1953 in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Went to Davidson, Georgia Tech, East Carolina, Richmond, Duke, Florida.
Wow.
Dolphins, Packers, Bills. He was with the Bills 09, 2010. Then he was with the Raiders, Cardinals, and then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bet he's down there living near you.
Is he there now?
It says present, but I don't think he's back on the squad. I mean, the coaching staff this year. I could be wrong, but I mean, look, so pretty much this guy was in college football until 2000.
Wow.
In 2001-04, I'm trying to think, was that when Saban was the coach?
2004? I got to think so. Was it not?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Where's the coaches? Miami Dolphins. Have you got computer 2 there?
No, I've got I'm trying to get on YouTube. I can't even find what we're doing right now. It's not showing up.
It's not showing up on it's not streaming it's not streaming on our YouTube.
Man, how did I mess that up?
Hey man, it's okay. I can always upload it later.
Daggum it.
That's people are probably wondering where we are, man.
Sorry about that.
Is there any way we can stream it? Hold on, let me see.
I have dropped the ball.
Edit. Totem Pole Nation. Save changes. Will it stream? Will it stream? Will it stream? Yes, it will. We are on YouTube and we are live. All right. We missed most of the show, 24 minutes. All right. But I don't know if that other 24 minutes will show up or not. Now look and see if you can find it.
Let's see here.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
We are here, Totem Pole Nation. Yep, there we go. We're on there live. All right.
So what's the first thing that you can go back to? Is the first thing just now or what?
Just now. Yep.
So that's when it started.
Yep.
Today.
Yep. Sorry about that, folks.
That's all right, man.
Little technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We are learning on the job.
Yeah, that's okay, man. That's the worst thing that happens to us today. We're gonna be all right, man.
That's it. That's it.
Not bad.
Luckily, we have amazing sponsors. I'm gonna give them a quick shout out. Cultivate Wellness, Health is Wealth. Check them out. Check out the website, cultivatewellness.com. Plenty of goodies there. You're not feeling right, they got goodies to take care of you. Same thing with your animal. Your animal is kind of spastic. It doesn't like lightning, thunder, all that good stuff. Get them some treats that'll take care of that. And big shout out to St. Pete Rejuvenate. We are on the final few days of our raffle. We are raffling 3 free ketamine infusions. Make sure you have a doctor referral. Enter through our website, our email at stpeterejuvenate.com. It's going to save you over $1,500. That's what we're about. We're about health is wealth. We're going to be doing the drawing this Saturday, April the 1st. This is no April Fool's joke right here. This is legit. So anybody that you know suffering from severe depression, PTSD, chronic pain, this is a game changer right here. This might just change their lives. And that's what we're all about trying to do, trying to build champions for life and trying to change people's life to make you have a better lifestyle. But like Coach is doing, he's protecting his assets right there. That neck, all right, that neck holds that humongous brain intact, from the rest of his body. So that freaking amazing heart that's beating can keep beating and keep getting the energy, the synergy from that mind of his. And that guy has one heck of a cranium. What size hat do you wear, Coach?
Huge.
You wear a size
10 gallon. I want till 10 gallon.
10 gallon.
Yeah, 7 3/4.
We have to have specialty helmets, specialty hats.
Yep.
Yeah, man. It's
7 3/4.
That's it.
I got a long head.
Yeah. In fact, he's the guy that's when he's out riding his bicycle, he's got his football helmet on because it's the only thing that can fit him. Yeah. You don't want to have to get a specialty.
It looks like a yarmulke. When I put a regular bike helmet on, it looks like I'm wearing a yarmulke.
It is a true statement there.
You may be asking why I'm using this because I had a crick in my neck.
He did. And we like to find a way around here. So that is exactly what he's doing.
What, you got a WrestleMania shirt on? What is that?
I do. WrestleMania. I want to say this is 4. This was Ultimate War.
That's 6.
No, I'm sorry, 6. Ultimate Warrior.
4 of the ones before the 5.
Ultimate Warrior Macho Man. Ultimate Warrior Macho Man. It is a WrestleMania week. And yeah, I got to find somebody that wants to do a WrestleMania podcast with me so we can go out and get our predictions. We got to do predictions on this Final Four. My prediction on this Final Four is all Florida, baby.
Yeah, I'm going with the Hurricanes.
Canes?
Right. I'm going with the Hurricanes. I'm going with Don Staley. Even though I want Virginia Tech to win, I'm not going to bet against Don.
There you go, man. There you have it.
What you saying? Well, Larinaga and Don Staley. That's not who I'm pulling for.
That's who you like. Malaysia, Go get the Dolphins. Go get them. Go get the Dolphins. Go get them. Go get them. Get the Dolphins. Go get them. There's dolphins in the water. She might jump in.
Yeah. She wants to get them.
But yeah. So when's your next that podcast with who'd you say it was, Coach?
Bob Sanders?
Yeah. When is that podcast?
I got to call him today.
Okay,
he texted
good
me
deal.
this morning.
Good deal. I know you got
today. I don't know. Let me talk to him.
You got the big one coming up on the 1st. I know.
Or Saturday morning.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, anything else you want to wrap up here, Coach, or we're good to go?
No, man. We're good to go.
Totem Pole Nation, thank you guys. Coach Taylor, to the next episode, brother. Yes, sir.